All right, we're out here at Home Depot. The Black Friday holiday season 2021 is upon us. The stores are stocked and people are going crazy. There's some good deals. There's some not so good deals and some stuff that's actually, not near as good as it used to be and probably won't be for quite some time. Start off just some knickknacks, odds and ends. Got some air hoses, air compressors and whatnot. Not too much to write home about. Stuff that they sort of usually have or kind of get in and out throughout the year. Of course, we know we got our trusty Husky 270-piece 3-drawer mechanics tool set for $99. Probably a standard 72-tooth ratchet. Doesn't really say, but I'm not really gonna go too crazy about it. Here we got that crescent stuff. Again, you got the diagonal cutting pliers, the long nose, not needle nose pliers, the linesman's pliers. Anyway, moving right along. And 130 for the 8-gallon, 150 psi compressor. It's probably a pretty good price considering last year I believe they had that easy, like it was a 1-gallon, maybe a 2-gallon. One of those quiet Husky compressors. I think it was all silver. It looked sort of like that Fortress one from Harbor Freight. But I think it was $129 or it might have been $99. I can't remember. So you're paying a little bit more for that quiet technology for sure. But depending on the application, it might be worth it. Here we got these Dewalt wireless ear pods with the case. I don't know who makes these, but they got the rugged DeWalt look, 30 hours playtime, the in-ear smart sensor. I wonder who they're partnering with to make these. Manufactured by, don't know. Doesn't really say. And if it does, and I missed it, like the last Lowe's video where I clearly mistook the ball bearing drawer for a non-ball bearing drawer, let me know. All right. You guys probably seen some of these videos about the Ryobi Link system. Looks like they're aiming more towards the Tough System 2.0 price point, around there. I think the boxes are priced pretty similarly. I think this box might be a little bit cheaper, but either way, looks like the quality is going to be on par with the Tough System, but with a better sort of latching mechanism. And I'm about to show you something that's really going to blow you away. We've all seen a little bit some increases in the price of these Milwaukee boxes. This last year I think was $179. Now it's obviously $199. I think, again, correct me if I'm wrong. But then you got the traditional 3-piece is now $229. And for the past couple years, that's been $199. So we've seen, a $30 price increase on the whole set. And of course, on this side, we got our rigid stuff. All right, here we got the Ryobi glue guns. You have your standard size glue stick with the base charger, $24.97. And then we've got the larger capacity glue stick. I don't know what the term for that is, but it's $30. Now, if you're wanting this, hang on, because they just released or will be releasing soon, and it's been announced, the dual temperature glue gun. So if you're wanting that functionality of being able to use a low temperature or high temperature, because this has off or the temperature of lava. So it's either off or it's so hot that the glue just pours out. So the dual temperature gun might be something you might be interested in. Here we've got the 6-in-1 multi-bit screwdriver for $488. I think this is just cheaper than that Cobalt one over there at Lowe's. Again, I'll have to go back. If you've seen that video, you can kind of compare the price. And here we got the classic chrome Stanley Power Lock 25 foot, $688. Again, I think we're going to see some better prices here than over there at Lowe's. And here's this. Now this is a good time to buy these here. You know, $10 for a screw extractor set. Like I said, I think I've mentioned this in a video before, but these work pretty good. Sometimes I've had better luck using an actual like drill bit and drilling the screw out, and then using the extractor side to get the screw out. But it does work. I've used it on large and small bolts. All right, here we got the new exclusive 18-piece 90-tooth ratcheting wrench set from Crescent, or excuse me, Gear Wrench. Pretty good little set here. Again, $70. We'll see some price comparisons versus the Husky and the I think they have the Crescent ones in here. I thought I saw them a minute ago, but we'll take a look at that. Now, and here's the Gear Wrench set. It's a 232-piece. You know, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than that Husky one over there. When I say little, I mean $100 more expensive. You're getting, I think, probably more on the way of sockets and wrenches. You know, you're getting the ratcheting wrenches, which that Husky set does not have. And I believe this has that locking, the sides sort of snap into place and keep that drawer from opening, which is a nice feature. And these are going to be your 90-tooth comfort grip ratchets. Now, it does not look like you're getting either not. See, are you getting the 1/4 inch? Oh, yeah. Well, you are. You're getting the 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive, but no 1/2 inch. So that's the trade-off, which I think probably most of what you're going to need is probably going to be done with the 3/8. And if not, I mean, you can always purchase a 1/2 inch ratchet if you need that. You're getting a mix of 12 and 6 point. I don't know. You know, if you're buying this for somebody, I probably wouldn't go this route unless you really just want the ratcheting wrenches. But then, you know, you could just buy the Husky set and buy these for $70 and save yourself some cheddar cheese. See over here. Oh, here we got the $99 set here. This is going to be no filler, all sockets, 106 pieces. You need some extensions and everything else. And it looks like you're getting a little doohickey to go on the ratchet, maybe for I got no idea what that's for. Maybe for a thumb operation. I don't know, but you can buy any Monster Energy drink and a Gear Wrench set and enter for a chance to win a Fun Haver off-road. Oh, a trip with the Fun Haver off-road team. And here we got the 55-piece with a nice flex, 2 nice flex head ratchets with some bits for $50. And that's pretty nice. Oh, they come in with the 90-tooth ratchets. Oh, geez, those are slim. So really, this is made for using 1/4 inch shank bits, like a regular drill bit, to put in there. So I'm having to like maneuver around stuff over here. All right, $30 7-inch compact torpedo level. I would not recommend this. I mean, the Empire is pretty much the same except this blue, and it's not going to be $30. And here we got the 24-inch magnetic beam load. This is not right. Yeah. I don't know why this doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking maybe they forgot to adjust the price on that, because there's no way. All right, they're cleaning out the $99 brushed multi-tool. Or maybe they've got rid of all these. I think that's what's up here on top. Yep. Gotten rid of all of them. $20 for 5 blades. You're getting 2 titaniums and 3 other wood bits. Those titaniums, of course, are multi-material, screws, nails, whatever. You might want to check that out online. You might be able to find it. There's the SKU number, so that way there's no mistaken, to help, no mistake finding it. Now here we've got the classic brushed combo. Now this is where you got to make a decision. If you're not any of these platforms, do you want to go with the HP or Obi stuff for around the same price? They've got that top tier kit. I believe it's $199. You're getting the hammer drill, but then they've got that medium tier set. You're not getting a hammer drill, and I don't know if that Impact has a selector. But either way, it's $179. You're still getting 2 batteries, but I think, and these are 1.5. So there you're getting 1.5s here, 1.5s with that 179 Ryobi kit. But they're brushless. They're the new HP stuff, and I'm using the, I think it was the 129 or the 149 kit that they had a couple weeks ago, and I've been using those for a couple days, and I like them. There's no issues with them. Obviously, not going to be as power as that fuel stuff, but it does the job. It does it well, and it hasn't made it do anything that I've tried to put it up against. They have not dropped the price of this. I guess maybe they're just putting these out here for people to look at, and maybe they've suckered 2 people into buying them. Now it's not the time to buy this battery. I would wait for these promotions. $250 is not the time to buy the 12 amp hour battery. And we've got the brushed combo kit for $299, in case you're interested. All right, on this side, we've got the $69 screwdriver kit. Again, good for delicate projects, putting furniture together, stuff you don't want to strip bolts off, break bolts and nuts and screws. Do not stay away from that. One 2 amp hour battery is $69. Getting 2 1.5 amp hour batteries for $69. I mean, you get an extra amp hour. Personally, if you want you get a little extra power with like a 3 CP, go Facebook Marketplace, offer up. You can usually get a 3 amp hour CP brand new in the pack, for $30-35. You go that route. Don't do this. And here we got the brushed M12 classic Christmas special kit. I'm getting the 2 batteries, the 1.5s, a charger in the bag, $99. Again, for the same price, you can get the atomic, the Dewalt atomic stuff for $99. Now you're not getting both tools, but you're getting you can get a much more powerful drill, much more powerful impact, especially that new atomic that they just came out with. So, I guess if you have somebody who's interested in getting into DIY, home improvement, some woodworking projects, maybe you just need a gift to get for somebody, there's an option there. And here we got the fuel kit. If you're looking at getting these for yourself, spend a little extra money. You're getting a much bigger batteries. You're getting a 2, you're getting a 4, a hammer drill. For not much, for really value-wise, you're getting a lot more for your money here than you are here. Spend the extra, $80, in my opinion, unless you're really on a tight budget. And here we got the Impact titanium drill bit set here for $15. I've heard mixed things about these. I've used a couple of these, to drill through some light metal. They were okay. Nothing to write home about. Performs, in my opinion, just as well as that black and gold Dewalt set. And here we got the 5-tool combo kit. Now you are getting the ratchet, which is nice. This is not a bad way to go. Like I said, value-wise, you're getting a lot more for $100 more. You're getting the one-handed recip, you're getting a flashlight, you're getting the ratchet, which on its own, I believe, is $130-ish. Again, I might be mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys know I'll take any criticism that you can throw my way. Now, for Makita this year, we're not seeing any of the solid teal tools. We're seeing they're pushing the subcompact line. So last year, for $99, you got the Impact or the drill, but they were the teal ones. These are just a subcompact line. They're all black, kind of flashy, fancy looking. $169. Again, same as last year. Same pricing. You're getting the 1.5s, charger bag with either kit. So, and then, but this year they're throwing in the circular, 6.5-inch circular. And you're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with this, but I think this is only bare tool. I don't think you're getting a kit with that, but I may be wrong. Let me get up underneath this pallet. Yep, it's tool only, no battery, no charger. It'd be nice if they threw that in, for 150 bucks, but it is what it is. All right, here we got a 46-piece stubby set from Husky. Getting your comfort grip, ratchet, adjustable wrench, screwdriver with some sockets. And you're getting a mix of 1/4-inch and 3/8 inch. Well, it's a 1/4-inch ratchet, but you're getting an adapter, I believe. Do you flip it around? I don't know. Either way, I think you're getting an adapter for the 3/8 inch bits, or you can use it to drive, or you get a bit driver as well. All right, now here's where we're going to compare. You get a 30-piece Husky ratcheting set. Of course, I believe you get the lifetime warranty. Yep, lifetime warranty. It's 60 bucks. You're getting 30 pieces. And then let's go look at this gear wrench again. So again, 18-piece for 70. 18-piece for 70. 30-piece for 60. Now, I don't know if these are 72-inch or 72 ratchets, gears, however you want to call it, whereas the gear wrench is 90. So if that's a deciding factor for you, obviously go to gear wrench route. But if not, you got the Husky here. Just like last year, you got this 4-piece set here. Although I think last year was a pry bar set. They're calling this a scraper set. So for 10 bucks, it's not bad price there for those. And here we've got the 7-piece hook and pick set. Again, $9.97. Well, here's that pry bar set. And again, these types of things are kind of situational. Not everybody is going to necessarily have a need for these, but this might be a time of year to sort of pick it up just in case. You can kind of, you have it when you need it. If you need a little extra, if you need something small to sort of pick something or hook something, there you go. Not a bad time to pick it up. And here, this is the 3-piece pry bar set for 24 bucks. Can't remember how much it was last year, but you're getting a lot of metal here, and the price of steel is going up for sure. Here we don't have, it's the 1200 lumen broad range utility light. They have not unpacked these yet. Now here we got the Husky impact socket set. You're getting 3/8. This is 3/8 inch impact sockets. See if I can see what their mate was. Black oxide finish. So for 60 bucks, may not be a bad kit to pick up. Like I said, they are impact rated. You can use them with your impact driver, impact wrench. And here we got a ratcheting breaker bar. Depending on what you're using it for, I don't know that I would go ratcheting. I don't know if I'd go ratcheting with a breaker bar. But if you're interested in that, you got some here. And then we got the 1/2-inch and 3/8 inch drive click type torque wrench. Again, you're going to find similar over there at Lowe's with the Craftsman. And here we got the 11-piece. Again this year, the deep socket impact, deep well impact sockets. Jeez. Again, I think they have a lot of these, so we might see a little bit of a reduction, but we're not going to see that till close to the holiday season, or to the holiday week. that is Christmas. Maybe afterwards, you might see these go down a little bit. And here we got for $10, a good little stocking stuffer. You're getting the lock back utility knife and tactical knife, and you're getting some extra blades. Not bad for $10. All right, we'll take a look at this Makita promo billboard here. You know, at first we're having problems getting this in the store, but now it looks like they've sort of got a few of them. This is where they're having those teal Makita non-subcompact. This is where they're having the deals at for those. Again, $3.99, you get 2 free tools. $2.49 for the Sidewinder circular, and you get 1 free. $2.49 for the 2-piece. I don't know if that's the hammer drill. No, it's not the hammer drill, but you get the impact. They're both brushless. You get 1 free tool, or you get the batteries with a free tool. And we all know about the hacks with those. All right, and here we got the 45-piece Impact XPS. You know, they're still trying to peddle that Impact X. Those Impact X bits. I say that 5 times fast. But step up and get these. There's a little bit better steel, a little bit better quality bit. Lasts up to 90 times longer. And they have the torsion zone that all of these impact sockets are, the impact bits are going to. Again, $20 for 45-piece. The holiday time is definitely the time to stock up on bits. This is where you're going to see the most savings. Now here we got the 3-piece compact folding utility knife set. You know, I have this one here. I think I bought it individually. I like it. It's nice. It's thin. It's lightweight. It's compact. It's short. You know, for quick little, cuts here and there. You're not going to want to cut carpet with it. I can assure you with that, because you're going to wind up with a cramped up pan. And here we got a 3-piece scissor set, just like at Lowe's. This is the time to get. This is a good little kit here. Scissors aren't cheap. Even just like trying to find a decent quality set or a pair. So for $10, you're getting 3. You're getting a heavy duty set and a regular 7 and 8 inch pair, which is nice. Now here we got $12.97. We got the 8 inch 6-in-1 pliers. You're gonna be able to cut and strip wire. You can ream, some conduit. You got a bolt cutter on here. Obviously nothing extreme. You can crimp some of these butt connectors on the end of these wires. If you want to put a spade or a loop. Of course, you got the wire cutter and the stripper, like I said. And here we got a giant 20-piece magnetic screwdriver set, 1988. So you're getting 2 stubbies, and these are good here for getting in the tight spaces. And you're also getting some little technical ones here. The holidays coming up. A lot of kids are going to be getting little toys and gadgets. It's got those recessed screws. This will be great for getting those out to replace those batteries, or not, depending on whose kids get the loudest toys. But anyway, we got a nice pry bar, a nice 20-ounce hammer, steel framed hammer with the comfort grip, nice comfort grip, pretty good balance. But then you also got the nail puller and the pry bar attached to it. We're calling it a wrecker bar. Obviously, this is a tip. If you're doing any sort of trim work or anything like that, and you have to do demolition first, get 2 of these. Or if you're not doing the full demo, you just replace some baseboard. Maybe you're laying tile or some LVP, luxury vinyl plank floor. Get 2 of these. Have one that you use just to remove trim, so you're not damaging, any finishes or damaging the wall. Because as soon as you start trying to do some demolition, you're going to start rounding these corners, and you're going to start affecting its ability to pull trim or pull delicate stuff apart without leaving marks and scratches. Just a little pro tip. And they also make, thinner bars, and with a wider, where these teeth are a little bit wider, so it kind of spreads that pressure out a little bit. But anyway, I recommend getting two. You can have one for demo work or one that you really use to throw at stuff, and then one that you use for more finer jobs. And here we got the 18-piece continuous drive ratcheting screwdriver set. I don't know. It's nice. Now I like this here. This is nice. This is a one-hand deal here. Used to see a lot of these ratcheting screwdrivers, they'll have, it's not one-handed. You'll have to hold the screwdriver with one hand and use your other hand to sort of adjust the direction that the screwdriver is going to turn to tighten or loosen. So if we're here, you can do it with the flick of your thumb. You can keep something held together or hold something else or light, for instance, and just adjust the direction here. You can adjust where it'll ratchet, left or right, righty tighty, lefty loosey, or you can put it in the middle and keep it from doing either and use it like a traditional screwdriver. And it looks like you get an extension as well. So that's pretty nice for $10. And I guess this, maybe it's got around here, it's got a thumb screw type thing where you can, hold the collar for continuous drive. Okay. So that way you don't have, I got you. You can hold it steady and it'll move in your hand without having to remove it from the workpiece. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. Never really been a big fan just because of the design of these screwdrivers, but I do like the design of this one and the functionality. All right, got the classic back, the twin pack of the 25-foot tape measures, the compact wide blades. Again, comparatively speaking to Lowe's and Home Depot, I've always been a fan of these tapes. They've got nice rubber over mold, easy to hold. They're pretty durable, similar to the Fat Max, which I don't know why they put this over here, or somebody must have said, somebody must have had this, walked from this way, saw these, and just tossed it. They just tossed it and got this instead. Again, you pick your own. You get $14.97. You get the two-piece, two-pack, 25-foot compact wide blades, the two-pack, the 7-inch rafter square, and the 4.5-inch trim square, and my favorite two-pack of the folding utility knives. This one is the one I usually carry everywhere, all day, every day. Here, it's nice. You know, it's held up. I carry it in my pocket every day, and I got something on it. But flip it out, still works just fine. Same as the day that I got it. This one's like a composite material. This one's metal, and you got a place to cut rope, string, whatever else, down here as well as up here. So that's pretty nice. And they've kept the price the same, and they have a ton. I remember last year, these sold out pretty quick. This is the first thing to sell out. On this side, they're still carrying and pushing the second generation of the briefcase style vacuum. They had one out before this one. It was pretty much the same. They changed some things with it. But anyway, they're still selling these, and this is just like they did last year. Although I want to say last year I thought it was $99. And you could get a filter with it, and I think it might have been included. Or maybe it was $129 with a free filter or a free extra pack of filters. I can't quite remember. Now I like these here. You got the black cut level 1 gloves. You're a nice, sleek, professional look. Moving furniture, doing some, you're moving lumber, anything. They look nice, and they're going to give you that extra grip. Now we got the anti-scratch all-day comfort. You got the smoke tint versus the clear tint. $7.97. This is a good time to pick these up as well. And to kind of get, if you got a crew of guys or yourself, start wearing eye protection whenever you're sanding, cutting, whatever. You only get one set of eyes, and once they're gone, they're gone. And here for $300, you got the 18 gauge brad nailer. The Gen 2 version of this. you know, for $300. You know, unless you really need it, just hold off. Usually once a year we'll get a promotion. Last year we got one. I believe this came out to be $149 with the heck. You know, hold off. $300 is quite a bit of cheddar cheese. Hopefully we'll see another heck. If not, you know, you're not missing out by waiting to buy it. All right, here is $149, $150 for the M12. Now, I love this here. I've used it to cut LVP, you know, to cut door jambs, you know, to make you know, these odd cuts on some of this flooring, and it works phenomenal. It's got a lot of power. It's balanced. You know, the only issue is sometimes this little locking mechanism here kind of comes undone and the shoe wiggles around, but not really that big of a deal. I mean, it's a little bit of an annoyance at times, but not a, you know, it's not a deal breaker. And of course, you're getting the two 1.5s in the charger and bag with the 12-volt multi-tool. And here we're getting the 20-piece multi-tool blade set. Now, you are getting some blades, some titanium blades, but it's sort of giving you these sanding pads, and you know, not a whole lot of values added by adding these to the kit. I'd like to have seen just more blades, but I believe what they're trying to do is say, hey, you're getting 20 pieces here and it's $50. Not really, you know, but you're getting 16. Are they counting those as a piece? Because you're getting 4, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So you're really getting 24 pieces. So I don't know where they're getting their, or 25 pieces. I don't know when they're getting 24. I don't know where they're getting 20 at. Okay, well, I did not think they were counting those at first. Or they work. I got no idea what they're doing with this, but it's $50, and you're getting a good bit. You're getting two of these multi-material blades with a titanium edge. You're getting another blade for hardwood. Now hardwood will wear these down quick too. So you know, you want to use the right blade for the right job, and don't expect something that's made for wood to cut nail embedded wood, or like a thin gauge metal and still hold its edge. Like, you know, you got to use the right tool for the right job. All right, $99. We got the M12 Fuel vac. I have not personally tried this yet. I've heard mixed reviews. To me, it would seem like this would be good, you know, to carry up there on a ladder. I think it does come with a strap, doesn't it? I don't know if it comes with a strap, but anyway, you could put a strap on this. Take it up with you on a ladder. You know, if you need to, you know, drill into some concrete, you know, you can help, or sand. You can attach it to a sander, you know, to a. I think Milwaukee makes that kind of a plasticky, springy attachment that you can put on a hammer drill and go over these holes. Go over the holes you want to drill in concrete, or even drywall, and sort of collect that dust to keep it from flying everywhere. This is lightweight, and you can carry it up there no problem. And it comes with a nice little wall mount, which is nice. But anyway, I have heard some issues, mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people have had problems, like I said. And here we got the acrylic cuffed beanie. I don't really know what that means, but you know, it doesn't really get. It only gets cold enough here for a couple weeks during the winter to worry about wearing these. You know, I'm sure you guys up north are already seeing freezing temperatures. We're just getting down to the 40s, you know, and during the day, especially when the sun's out, there's no problem with it heating up. It does just fine. The sun's still pretty strong. Nice little flex fit hats. Getting a small, medium, large, extra large. All right, $20 for you Milwaukee fanatics. And here we got a hickory handled framing nailer, 19 ounces. Pretty good swing. I had not really swung one of these before, but you got a nice little nail setter. Put a nail in there, nail it in once, and you can hit it with the milled face All right, this is something they didn't really used to have in my store anyway, maybe in some of these other stores. But you got the 56-piece 3/8" drive ratchet and socket set, but you're getting, I believe you're getting SAE and metric. And, you know, in some of those, yep, standard and metric. And some of those ones they had last year in those pack out organizers, you either got metric or you got standard, which, you know, if you wanted to buy two, that's fine. But I got this set here last year with that screwdriver set, or the screwdriver set. I think it was a 9-piece or 8-piece, or maybe it was a 10-piece screwdriver set. But anyway, it was $99. I put this in my toolbox in the back of my truck. Anytime I need it, anywhere I go, I always have it, and I got metric and SAE, and I don't have to worry about it. And you know, this is gonna, you know, do what I need it to do for the most part. And I think these are, like I said, 92 ratchets as well. Really smooth ratchet, really nice finish, fit and finish and polish. It feels real good in the hand. All right, we got a 120-piece Shockwave impact duty drill and drive set, $24.88. I think we've talked about this before. I got uploaded a couple videos. I think it might have been on Saturday, maybe Friday. I can't remember. Might have been Saturday, all day Saturday. Or, I don't know, one day last week. I uploaded several videos about some of these bit sets. Now, like I said, again, now is the time to buy some of these sets, because you're not gonna, aside from regular promos, you're not gonna see these prices throughout the year. All right, again, $99 hammer drill impact driver special that we usually see. I'm guessing these are 99 bucks. Oh yes, yeah, 99 bucks. No idea what I was looking at. You're getting a twin pack of 3.0s. I really would like to see some of these CP 3.0s, because there's some of these things that you don't want, you know, a hook sticking off the end, and you're still getting the extra capacity and runtime that compared to a 2. I think these probably give you a little bit more runtime. They have some higher capacity cells, but I just prefer I'd like to see them carry some of the regular CP 3.0s sometimes, but usually don't see any promos with those for some reason. Now we got the fuel hacksaw for $159, the M12, of course, the M12 multi-tool for $179, and the $199 installation driver. And then you also get the 3/8" high-speed ratchet. Oh, excuse me. And here we got a bigger. This is going to be the red Helix set here of 23-piece for $24.97, or the $19 72-piece Shockwave set. Now, they are giving you, this is basically half of the, or a little bit more than half of the set, the 100-piece set over there that we just looked at. So you're getting these giant star bits, and you're also getting a lot of these small little bits here that they don't usually include in these kits, which is nice. And then you're getting a little tic-tac pack of a lot of, looks like some star bits and some Phillips bits, which is nice. And some of the more common ones, T20, Phillips 2. All right, $25.97 for the Sawzall blades, 13-piece. And I like the little case that it comes with. They used to come in a case that was collapsible. You know, you could open it up and then open it and put your bits in there, or maybe just the top opened up. I can't remember, but I have one. But you could sort of use all 6-inch. You can use 9-inch. I think you couldn't put anything bigger than a 9-inch in it, I don't believe. And if you weren't using 9-inch, it would collapse down a half its size, or, you know, you get 35% smaller, and you could just put 6-inch bits in there. So it was nice. These are nice to keep everything sort of organized and intact without having to worry about them cutting in anything, or, you know, the seats on your truck, or your knee pads in your toolbox. And you're also getting these the wrecker and the axe. The wrecker blade I really like. It's a nice thick kerf blade, you know, and it pretty much cuts through anything, no matter what material. Obviously, you don't want to use like heavy duty gauge metal on it, but it will cut metal. At least I've used it to cut metal in the past. And here we got the M18 brushed grinder, the brushed recip, one-handed recip hacksaw, the 18-volt rover mounting floodlight, $80 again for either of those three. And then we step up a little bit to $99 with the old school brushed recip, which is fine. There's nothing really wrong with it. And then you have the old 6.5-inch circular, or this radius, which you don't see, usually didn't see too many promos with this, but I believe with this one it's nice because you have the option to plug it in, and it's more of a sight light than just sort of a pointed at a wall. You can sort of hang this upside down, I believe, and you know, like a light bulb, sort of hang off the ceiling and give you some light. Let's see. Yep, you can power it, or battery power, or with the AC or the plug. And you also get a little spotlight off the front here that you can do directional lighting, or you can do the omnidirectional lighting on it. You know, they don't really talk about this a whole lot, but you do see a special on it from time to time. And I think it's been quite a while since we've seen a promotion with that light that I can recall. Again, you in the comments, I'm sure it will let me know, and that's fine. But again, directional lighting versus omnidirectional. And see, they don't really talk about it a whole lot because I don't even know the lumens. How many lumens is this bad boy putting out? But it's LED light. You get the limited lifetime warranty on the LEDs, it looks like, but you get the 5-year. So I wonder how that works. All right, so you get 2200 lumens with the area function, or 1000 lumens with the flood function. Sorry. So you get a task. They're calling this a task function. And you get 2200 lumens in area, 1000 lumens in flood. Again, you can hang this overhead, like I said, put it on the ground that way, or you can point it in a direction. But yeah, 2200 lumens is going to be your brightest output. Got a nice metal hook on the back. Put this back in its little case, or its shelf. All right, here we'll go look at these real quick. You know, I'm not going to cover these a whole lot because I'm sure you've seen them already. You know, Dewalt is really killing it like they usually do, especially with that tough system box and all the brushless tools, stuff that you can get in it. You know, and then even these deals here where you can get the 6 and the 4, you know, they're sort of giving you, you know, it's sort of giving you some options, you know, instead of just the 5s, which the 5s are nice. The 5s from Milwaukee are my favorite. Battery, they're small, they're compact, they're lightweight. You can use them with a hammer drill, you can use them with the impact driver. And as soon as you step up to the 6, now all of a sudden you've got a beast on the end of the tool. So the 5 sort of keeps it compact while giving you the extra run time and a little extra power. Good for the blower, good for the string trimmer. You know, you're not going to get that high output pop, but just for the simple fact that you got a little bit more in the tank to gives that sustained voltage output. And I apologize, I'm using the incorrect electrical terms. But anyway, here we go here, and you get the 3-pack CP. I think these are 21700s. So just like the Milwaukee 21700 high outputs, you know, a little bit wider, a little bit longer than the 2s. They're going to give you a little extra runtime, a little extra pop. And here we got the 246 deal. Last year it was 150 also. Just keep that in mind. But now they're coming out with all this stuff. You know, really, you know, Dewalt's making some moves for sure this year. And now everybody's looking to Milwaukee to respond. And really it's just been crickets for them for right now. I wanted to kind of touch on this real quick because, you know, people ask a lot of these questions about the batteries. You know, right now, and we'll see over here in just a moment, $79 for the 2 regular 4s or $99 for the HP 4s. Again, it depends what you're using the batteries for. like if you're using lights, or if you're using some of these smaller tools that don't really benefit from having any extra high output cells, save the money and get the $79 fours. If you don't really care if it's worth it to you, if you're using a lot of these HP or a lot of these brushless tools with those extra contacts on it, get these. If it's you get the extra contacts on the back of the battery, they're going to be able to utilize that little extra power. But don't expect magic. Don't expect a miracle. Don't expect it to all of a sudden sync that lag that the tool cut off trying to sync, halfway through. This might get you a little bit more of the way there, but it's not going to all of a sudden turn it into a 24 volt or 36 volt tool. It's just not gonna happen. So don't go into it thinking that this is going to get you that much more performance, because it's not. It will get you a little bit, yes, but again, you're not going to be able to complete a job that you're only halfway able to complete with a non-HP battery. So I don't want you to go in there thinking, but these, let's go ahead and skip over here real quick. These are going to be great if you got, like I said, if you got lights, if you got that inverter, if you got some of these non-brushless tools that you're using, and even the HP stuff, they'll work fine. Again, you're not getting that much more pop from these, and even at $79, those are a great price. And even if you remember last week, you could have got them for $38 with the hack, trying to get rid of that sprayer that they had. But anyway, again, these have been talked about enough as it is. You know the deals, the drill. Again, this is the kit I was talking about a little while ago when compared to that 12 volt kit, or even that M18 kit where it's $149. And here you're getting twos. I believe they're the HP twos, or at least they have the silver, the high performance twos. But I don't think these are the ones with the terminals. I think when these first came out, there was a big commotion about those. But either way, you're getting two twos, getting a bag, a much nicer bag than they usually. These are much nicer bags than what they used to give out with these kits, like this one. It's a nicer bag for sure. The material is a little bit thicker, a little bit more sturdy, a little bit easier to work with. It doesn't flop around like paper in the breeze. But anyway, you're not getting a selector with this impact driver, but you are with this one. So again, this is the top tier HP, the mid tier HP, and then there's that lower tier HP. I believe the drill might be the same, I think. It's not a hammer drill, regular drill driver, but the impact driver has this plasticky black anvil cover on it. It's also does not have a selector. And actually, now that I think about it, I think the drill might also have this black plasticky around it. And if we see it in here, I'll let you know. And if we don't see it, then I will definitely post a little video of the kit that I got, and we'll kind of take a look at them and compare. But I think the specs are probably similar. But you're already getting high performance batteries with these kits. I don't think they're 21700 cells, but I think they're a higher drain battery, a higher drain 18650 battery. Anyway, back up here with the Dewalt, we got the Dewalt tapes. I have not been the biggest fan of the Dewalt tape. I have one tape from Dewalt that I despise. It will all of a sudden flip the lock up, and next thing you know, you got a tape whipping you in the face or slicing your hand open. But $14.88 for the 2-pack here. Again, right there with the Milwaukee. And here we got the 2-pack folding utility knife and pocket knife set. And this is going up against the Husky over there. Again, I think it sort of comes down to preference. I mean, it's pretty much the same. The knife, I think, here is probably a little bit better, and they're not calling it a tactical knife. This is probably going to be more a work-oriented knife, I think. I believe, anyway. And a lot of people put these in their pockets. They like the added safety, especially when you have a spring-assisted knife. If you press a button or if you do something, all of a sudden the blade shoots open, and you can kind of end up in a precarious situation. So to have like a little extra safety mechanism on here to keep the blade from opening accidentally is a nice feature, I think. And here we got a 90-piece blade set for $14.88. Now, the other week, I got a 150 pack of the Milwaukee blades for $9. So you got to kind of look and price around with these utility blades. But this is 90 for $15. Again, look for that Milwaukee set. Get two 75 count packs in the pack, and it was $9, and it was hanging up over way down there in the pro area, and we'll get down there eventually. All right, this is where Dewalt sort of offers head and shoulders over some of these other promotions here. Of course, this is that new atomic stubby impact driver, $99. A great price right out the gate. Last year, you're not getting a kit with it. It's bare tool, versus here you're getting two 1.3s, charger and bag. Again, look on Marketplace, look on OfferUp. People are selling, they're getting these in promotions, and they're breaking these kits up, and you can usually get a much better battery than this with a fuel gauge on it. You can get 2s, and they'll work just fine with this. Keep the tool nice, light, and compact. And you can get these chargers are a dime a dozen. For not much more money. For $150 or less, you can have a kit, the brand new, multiple mode impact driver it just came out, and I believe they have the impact wrenches over there as well. But anyway, the same stuff. It's most of the same stuff they had last year, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing for them. $99, take your pick. Some of the stuff is bare tool. Some of the stuff's coming with 2 batteries. Some of them's come with 1 battery. It just all depends. A lot of times, this is the time I like to stock up on these DeWalt sets here. This has got pretty much everything. You got a couple nut drivers. You got the magnetic bit holder for your 1-inch bits. And you've got this magnetic yellow screw holder. It sort of works pretty good. Sometimes it can be a little precarious, and it doesn't work with every screw necessarily. But there was a big difference between some of these other sleeves that you used to see on these magnetic bit holders. They would only work with a certain size screw. If they were too big, the screw wouldn't go through the sleeve. But this one sort of holds any sort of size screw. If you have a bigger pan head screw or a flat head screw, it sort of holds it in there a little bit better, in my opinion, from what I've personally experienced. Or you can get the 149 double feature. You're getting the impact driver and the drill driver, but again, you're getting the 1.3s. They're not even 1.5s, I don't believe. This is a nice impact driver. I've used it a couple times. Last year, I believe we saw that 14-piece black oxide set. I think you went all the way up to a 3/8-inch bit. I don't know, maybe it was I think it might have been a 3/4-inch bit. But anyway, it was $9.97. And I think you got, it might have been 11 or 14. I think it was 14-piece for $9.97. And then you had this kit here for $9.97 as well. Obviously, we're seeing, a bit of a price increase on a lot of items that we buy. Some of the stuff is the same. Some stuff they've had to kind of go up on a little bit. And I don't even see that they even have this in store yet. Do we see it over here? I don't see it. I don't know if they even have it in the stores yet, what they're advertising it. So you might be able to get that online. So just take a peek. But I'm not seeing it in the store yet, which is weird for them to have it on the display and not actually have it. But again, all of this stuff is hard to come by right now. Pretty much everything. All right, we're coming up on an hour here, and I apologize, but there's just so much to sort of see and do here. All right. if you like this style of vacuum, you got a 4.75 gallon for 79 bucks. I don't think you're getting this tool only. You're not getting any batteries with it. But it wouldn't make any sense to give this with anything less than a 4, because, you know, the runtime obviously is not going to be very good with anything less than that. You're talking minutes, 10 minutes with a 2 maybe. And this is not brushless, but they do have that 6-gallon sort of canister looking vacuum. It's like I said, 6 gallons. That one is brushless. And at one time you could have got that with a 9. And I think it was like 140 or 150. Maybe it was 160. But that's what you want to use with this. You're going to get a lot more runtime. Like I said, a 4 is going to be better. If you can get a 6, that would be even better. The 9s, I don't think, they're really hard to find now. I don't think they're making them anymore. And if they do, they don't really carry them or advertise them anywhere. All right, here you got the HP high output 4, high performance 4, excuse me, with the rapid charger, which not really as much faster than a regular charger. It'd be nice if it was, but you know, it is a little bit faster. But you know, the good thing about this is that it has the IntelliPort system. You can leave a battery on there without worrying about anything. You know, it'll keep the battery topped off, and you know, you don't have to worry about, you know, your garage catching on fire at your shop. You know, I know it's pretty rare, but some people are kind of worried about it, I guess. And here we got the multi-tool, which, you know, between this one and that rigid, you're getting a much better grip, similar to the Dewalt multi-tool. You know, it looks feels like more of a natural grip than trying to hold onto a tube, a shaft, if you will, while you're trying to use your multi-tool. All right, it's $49 for these. You know, you're getting the oldie goldie trusty, you know, hammer drill that you see. You know, a lot of people buy these to sort of use them for mud mixers because they're cheap. You know, it's 50 bucks for a hammer drill. And like I said, a lot of times people use it because it comes with the handle. They'll use it to mix concrete, or not concrete, they use it to mix mud, mortar, grout. You know, and if it smokes and blows up, you know, they get a new one. A lot of people beat those to hell and back. And in fact, they don't have any. So that goes to show you people are stocking up on them to use them. All right, it's got the hybrid work light, which is nice. It's really a nice feature, a nice little touch when they add the ability to use a cord. Because, you know, if you're in your garage working or you're in the shop, and unless you're away from an outlet or you're using all your outlets or something, you know, you can always plug this in if you're near an outlet. If you're not using all the outlets, if you're able to use a cord, it's nice. It's a nice touch. Now here we got some of the HP stuff. You know, again, you got it's like $89, your choice. The multi-material saw. Now this is that impact driver I was telling you about that comes with that one kit. Yeah, okay, and that is right. So with this kit over here, you're getting that they do have like a 3-tier system within the HP system itself. You got the top of the line hammer drill, the mid-range regular drill driver, and then the lower tier drill driver. You know, it looks similar again, but right here you have a silver sort of collet, or behind the collet, or behind the collar, the chuck, if you will. This silver, this right here is black. It kind of denotes but still, I've been using it just fine, and it's been able to drill screws. I've been able to drive screws. I've been able to drill holes with it, you know, just fine. And it has plenty of torque. Here we got the little bit set here, 40 piece for $9.97. You know, again, this is priced close enough to some of these other better quality sets, in my opinion. You know, step up. You know, get even the 30 piece over here. You know, unless you need some of these and you only use these occasionally, you know, get something a little better quality. You'll be happy with it. It's going to last you a little bit longer. You don't use it a couple times and then it becomes useless. But it does look like you're getting some impact. These are all impact duty stuff here. Whereas before they would used to be non-impact duty stuff. And here we got all impact duty bits. Again, you know, I haven't used any of the newer style ones, so I can't comment on their quality and their longevity. But I would just spend a little extra money and get something a little bit more quality. Right here we got the 20 piece little stocking stuffer, $9.97 or $7.97. You know, it's gonna have a couple little things in, I guess, for emergency situations. It's something you can kind of keep inside in the little junk drawer. And then we got some black oxide set bits. It's 15 pieces. You're getting a 1/4-inch hex shank that will help with your drill, using a drill driver and keep it from slipping. And it looks like quick change drilling, a power glue. It has apparently has a power groove in it. I guess maybe it's right here underneath this plastic. We can't see it, but I guess you can use it. Yeah, you can use it in an impact driver. It looks like, I don't know. They're kind of hiding the little groove, the power groove as they're calling it. All right, here's the $99 brushed set here. Again, nothing's wrong with the brushed, but value-wise, when you can spend 20 extra bucks to get a better bag, you're getting better batteries with fuel level indicators. You're getting brushless HP. So sometimes it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Value-wise, money-wise, when you can spend a little bit more money and get a lot more tool. And see, it's $50, $60 for this. Why not step up over here and spend the $20 more, the $30 more, or whatever it is, to get the impact driver, HP impact driver, brand new, versus pre-brushless version, years old impact driver kit. So 60 versus 90, $30 more. I would pay the $30. And also you're getting this dumb little poo-poo charger. Right here we got $14.97. Now you are getting a lot of bits, and you're actually getting a 1/4-inch, or excuse me, a 1/2-inch bit adapter. Not a bit adapter, a socket adapter, which is nice, because usually you see the kits come with a 1/2-inch or a 1/4-inch and a 3/8 inch, but you don't ever see them come with a 1/2-inch. And Ryobi's the only brand that I've seen include a 1/2-inch socket adapter with their bit sets. Here again, now this is $10 more for this brushed drill driver, but you are getting one more battery, whereas here you're only getting the one battery. And you are getting a little bit better of a charger. I'd rather have this one than the other one. But again, it's $80. Spend an extra 10 bucks. Get the HP. It's kind of hard not to argue that. But either they've sold all of them, or they just never had any. Same way with that hammer drill over there. Right here we got some performance gloves. These are pretty nice here. They're not really. Some of these other gloves, I think they're going to see in here, I think are probably going to be a little better quality. But for basic light duty stuff, these are nice, and you can wash them. So if they get dirty, maybe you get some battery acid on them. Maybe you get some other corrosive, compounds on it, solutions, what have you. You can throw these in the washer. They get concrete dust, silica dust all over them. You can throw them in the washer. All right, here we got the leather performance gloves. Now these are going to be the bee's knees here. You get a nice leather palm glove, nice padded fingered gloves. Again, you got the smart swipe technology, but don't get confused and think that you're going to be able to swipe with your finger. No, that's not what this means. This means you use your knuckle to sort of swipe on stuff. Not the most not the easiest thing to do because I've tried. Not really accurate. Definitely don't text with it like that. And here we got $24.97 for the work skin shirt. And these are going to be your classic Under Armour style shirts. They're really silky type shirts that you kind of wear underneath some of your, winter clothes. Again, down here it doesn't really get that cold for that long. Cold for us is a 30, 35 degree night, and then everybody starts going crazy. These are really nice Demolition gloves here. Probably one of my favorite pair that I have. You're getting a nice impact padded palm. All the spots where your contact points are. The calluses that you build up here, that's what's going to pad that. Your palms, stuff where you see the most wear and tear and impact on your hands. And then of course, it just keeps you from smashing your hand. Now, is this not still going to hurt if you hit your hand with a hammer? Yes, but it will sort of dampen the blow a little bit and maybe be the difference between you having a broken hand versus a bruised hand. And it also depends on how hard you're swinging it. At some point, it's not going to do anything, of course. But anyway, $25. I think last year these might have been 19. I can't quite remember. It's a lot of stuff to try to remember, in case you haven't noticed. All right, there's 18 gauge brad nailer. Again, I think this used to be 99. I don't think we're going to see it at 99 again. I mean, they've sold all of them, or they just never had any, unless they're on the other side. But, like I was telling you about that Milwaukee brad nailer, not that long ago, you could have got it for, I think, $30 more than this. And I've used that brad nailer quite a bit, and it does work very well. I have not had a nail jam in it yet. I don't know how good this is, but I have used the crown stapler. It's brushed. This is brushed, and you do smell it after a lot of staples and a lot of nails. You see, you can start sparking and arcing with the brushes. All right, and here's the old school 3-speed impact wrench. It's $99. You're getting a 4, which is, but that's nice. So it's nice that they included a 4 with this. So it kind of makes it maybe a little more worth it than it used to be. And, this is the 1/2 inch, of course, getting the tri-beam light. See, 300 foot-pounds. Oh, and they updated the box. I did with some of the other stuff. 300 foot-pound torque. So this is going to be good enough. It's going to be more than enough to take off lug nuts off your cars. And it's going to work just fine. Here we got some more of these vacuums. I have not used this yet. It seems to be decently priced. It probably works just fine. I have an old Blue Hawk one that I've had forever. That I think is about 5 gallons. And it probably works about the same. I just wish that they gave you the option to plug it in. I think they really missed the mark when they, you leave it plugged in the garage. You can kind of go around and vacuum up some dust, vacuum up some wood dust in the shop, what have you. But if you want to go outside and vacuum out your car, vacuum out the wife's car, vacuum out your truck, the work van, what have you, then you'd be able to slap a battery in there and go to town. Oh, and if any of you have used this stick vac style vacuum, let me know how it worked out for you. I've been kind of looking at it to sort of, keep from having to pull a cord out every time I want to do it, but needing something that's a little more rugged than like a Dyson or like a Shark vac. So I'm just curious to how that works, how that's worked out for you. All right, $200 for the brushed Supreme combo deal. Getting a brushed recip, pretty much everything you need to get started. Again, this might not be bad for somebody who's getting started, who just needs some basic tools. Maybe they're taking a woodworking class or carpentry or construction class at the local, I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, we have a technology campus where you can do building construction, you can do, machine tool technology, you can do welding, automotive technology. Maybe you got one of those, young people in your life and you want to give them something nice for Christmas. you know, they're gonna think you spent a ton on this. My $200 isn't cheap. What you get in this kit is gonna be enough for somebody to get started. And maybe you want to give them that impact wrench over there. That's gonna be more than enough what they need in the automotive class. That carpentry class is gonna be enough to get them started there. And they can sort of pick up a sander, you know, and you're getting a 4 and a 2. Or excuse me, a 4 and a 1.5. It'd be nice if they had a 2 in there instead. Zircon level, or stud finder. You are getting a nice little torpedo level in here. You're getting a pencil, a carpenter's pencil, and you're getting some picture hanging hardware. Right here we got the Stanley Fat Max Classic 25. This is that one over here. So that's what they did. They picked this up for 20 bucks. Passed by the Milwaukee over there and said, "Oh, 15 bucks for the same thing. Let me toss that down, get that out of here." But they do have a ton of these. We'll probably see a bit of a reduction in these because it doesn't like anybody's hardly bought any. Looks like maybe they've sold 3, maybe 4. Here we got more of the M12 stuff over here. All right, $99. The brushless. This is the new brushless brad nailer. I think that's a. Oh wait, hold on. Just for the compressor. I don't know how much the brad nailer is. $179 for that kit, because this is still a holdover from the last promotion last quarter. Now we got the $299 Supreme Makita combo here. All brush stuff here, but again, not that it's bad. And at least you're getting 2 3-amp-hour batteries and not trying to give you some 2s. And here we got 2 3.0s for $99. Then the usual kits, the usual sockets they sell around this time of year. And 14 bucks, I think it's the same price they usually have it at. Now you're about to talk about the Impact X stuff. You know, it's 100 pieces, yeah, for $19.88. But, you know, get something a little bit better quality. I think you'll be a little bit better, a little bit happier with. Not that there's anything wrong with these. It's just, you know, I mean, they might be just fine. I have not used any of these, but from what I've heard, people have said and what I've asked people about them, you know, the XPS stuff is supposed to be better. And, you know, just wondering why they're still selling these Impact X kits when they're not any that much cheaper than the XPS. And here's the 4-pack of the brad nailers, or not brad nailers, Jesus. 4-pack of the 2-pack of the 4-amp-hour batteries for $99. I think before they put this price on here, I think they were $149. So I don't know where they're getting the $169. It's a good price for these new rigid batteries. Maybe we'll see them go down to $79, like those Ryobi batteries. All right, this is what I really want. If you've hung out with this long, this is going to be the bee's knees here. Now, this is the Tough System 1.0 and 2.0 compatible, but it's based off the Tough System 1.0. $9.98 for the Deep Pro Organizer. I saw one guy, he had 10 of these in his cart, and he said he almost bought all of them, and I don't blame him. For 10 bucks, you get a nice, well-made, waterproof or water-resistant box. You can use these bins in here if you want. If you don't, take them out, throw them away. Not throw them away, but maybe put them on your workbench. Keep your screws and stuff organized. Maybe you need to use this for something else. You take the bins out, put whatever you need in there, do what you gotta do, come back, put the bins back in there. For $9.98, this is a great price for a great box, especially when you compare it to that Milwaukee box that I think is, $60 for the Deep Pro Organizer box, or at least $50, but certainly not $10. You know, this is the buy it now price. Come in, buy a couple. Just like I'm doing, I'm buying a couple for some family members. You know, they're gonna think I spent a lot of money on it. They're gonna be happy with it. I'm gonna be happy with it. Everybody's happy. And here we got $79 for the speaker. Again, if anybody has this, let me know what you think about it. I'm thinking about picking it up. The one that I used to use, it died. It won't even turn back on anymore. Here we got the rotary kit. You know, this is the one you use for detail work here. But it's more of a stationary type tool. Like, you're not want to carry this around. Like, you can carry it to an area, but you set it down and then you use the handheld part here. You got the vacuum, you got the fan, and it looks like the fan is coming with the battery, but probably a 2.0.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, 2.0. And I like the fact that they did the hybrid where you can plug it in and use it. All right, $450 for the digital inflator. You know, this new design, I think they came out this past year. I don't know anybody who has it. I don't personally have it, but it looks like a nice design. I don't see a problem with anybody using it and having any issues with it. And we got the Bessie clutch clamps. I don't know if I uploaded the video, but I think I planned to, but I didn't. But last time I was in here, these were the $24.97, and I guessed that they were going to go down to $19.97, and they did. I think there's even a Dewalt set that's similar to this, but I've not seen the Dewalt ones in store. And here we got the Craig jig stuff. You know, this is the time of year to buy this stuff because it's usually kind of expensive when you don't use it. And you know how you kind of create a track saw when you don't have a track saw. You kind of get some straighter cuts with it. All right, now here we got this is the 6-pack of the 2 amp hour batteries for $129. Now this is not a bad price here. This is still a good value, especially when you compare it to those. I think the $79 4 amp hour batteries might be cheaper per amp hour in the long run, even though you're paying a little bit more. Like, if you get 2 of those packs, you're paying $149 versus the $129, but you're getting a few more amp hours. You're getting 4, 8, 12, 16 versus the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you're getting 4 more amp hours with those 2, but you're also paying $30 more. I don't know, I did the math, and it turns out to be like $2 per amp hour or $20 per amp hour or something like that. I probably just completely screwed that all up. Dang, real quick, I'm burning the midnight oil over here. Now, this cart right here, I love this. You know, me and the family went to the mountains. It was snowing. We would put all of our stuff in here and throw it in the back of the truck, and I don't have to worry about it getting wet. But we have seen this is going up dramatically in price. It was $65 last year, right around Christmas. I bought it for $65. Now it's $100. Great box, waterproof, everything. It's lightweight, but yet rugged at the same time. Got some nice big wheels on it, and no problems carrying our stuff and keeping it dry. Again, we see the 3-piece tool bag combo back out, $24.88. And we got the 2-piece Husky interlocking organizers. These are not going to be weather resistant, but these are just for shop use. Or maybe, you know, just as long as you don't leave it out in the weather, you can take it wherever. And here's the 20-foot vehicle recovery strap for 7,000 pounds. You know, everybody, especially everybody who has a truck, should have one of these. Compared to a chain, which is going to be heavy, bulky, cumbersome, this is going to be lightweight and just pretty much get you out of any situation or be able to help somebody. They last a good while. Take care of them, keep them dry. You get years out of them. Now here's the cam buckle set, $8.97. These are okay. Maybe if you got an elderly family member or somebody who doesn't really like the ratchet straps, who haven't quite figured out how to use them, these are okay. But I think you should step up for the same price, but a much better strap. You're getting the ratcheting straps. Get these. Teach them how to use the ratcheting feature, because those cam buckles can and will loosen during transit. Now, probably the best value the holiday season is going to be this right here. It's $20. You're getting that 7,000 pound recovery strap. It's 20 foot. You're getting 2 of these cam buckles straps, and you're also getting 2 of these ratchet straps for $20 in a nice little case. You can always kind of keep it in the trunk, keep it in the back of the truck underneath the seats. really, this is really what you should have. 7,000 pound, yep, recovery strap. This is 16 foot. Still, it's going to be, it's plenty of room. And that's just more than enough strap that you're going to be able to get yourself out of a pickle or somebody else out of a pickle. You know, versus over these HDX straps, they're the same size, but this Husky straps I think are a lot better quality than these. These straps are a little bit thinner, and I've had these thinner straps break, and I've lost freight in transit. And here we got the Gerber stuff. You know, you got your Gerber Fanatics out here, and you got this nice little thin pocket knife or utility knife. You can change the blades out and whatnot. You got the multi-tool. I guess this utility knife thing comes with that skillet knife. Or they're calling it a paraframe, I think. All right, the Husky headlamps are sold out. I don't blame them for $10. I don't know if they're rechargeable or not. Of course, we don't have any lift. Oh, here we know they're not alkaline powered. I didn't think it'd be rechargeable for $9 or $10. We got the 500 lumen flashlight. Again, for emergency situations, these work fine. This is really lightweight. Looks like it has a rubberized coating over it, and it's made out of it's got a steel core. So that means you got the rubber over molds all over it, but it's got a steel frame underneath. It's going to keep it from getting beat up and crushed. Copper fit working insoles, $9.88. You take care of your feet, guys. Get some nice, comfortable insoles. You got door knobs. All right, real quick. I'm kind of cutting in them. Oh, here we go. 14. I missed some of the stuff down there. We'll go back down in just a second. But here we're running an hour and 20 minutes. But I wanted to talk about this stuff down here real quick. All right. Ladders. $29, $30 for the 5 foot, $40 for the 6 foot, 8 foot for $74, and that Gorilla ladder for $99. It's 18 foot. Now's the time of year to get ladders, people. Now's the time. All right, this is new area to my store, kind of. They just recently put this in within this past year, and they've never really had it before. Of course, now they got the Milwaukee tool cart. This is if you recall the video I uploaded about this particular tool chest, it was $298. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, for no reason, now it's $398. I don't know why, especially with the holiday season coming around. So if you saw that video and you got it while you could, great. If not, I'm sorry, but you're paying $100 more now. Even these last year, the 42-inch 10 drawer mobile workbench. This was $249 last year. Now it's $298. Last year, they were out of here within the first week. They put them out. Now that they're $300, are they going to sell them as quick? I don't know. I still would rather buy one of these than anything, those Craftsman junk boxes. And I hate to say it because, the Craftsman used to make good quality stuff. And here's the pack out corner. Again, this organizer is a little bit bigger than that Dewalt organizer, and it might be a little bit deeper, but it's still $65. That Dewalt is $10. You can buy 6 of those Dewalts for less than the price of this one box and have a lot more stuff. Now, is this a better made box? Yes. Is it overpriced? Absolutely. And I like to pack out stuff as well, just as much as the next person. And I have boxes myself, but I would never come in and pay full price for a plastic box. No way in Hades. And here's where they keep the roofing stuff, and they used to keep some of the extension ladders in here, but more of these mobile workbenches here. Again, I think it's a solid box. It's a well-made box, but if you didn't get it last year for $249, you're paying $50 more. Is it still worth it? Maybe, but you're getting a nice deep drawer across the front. You're getting some more deep drawers at the bottom. You could put, I don't know if I'd put a drill in here, but you can put a circular saw in here. And always have it accessible. I don't know if these come with drawer liners or not, but you are getting, yeah, it does. So yeah, that's another nice touch that these Husky boxes have, is they're giving you the drawer liners. And that's multiple liners in that pack. There wasn't just one for the top. Here we got the nice, I think this top lifts up. Might be locked. But one of these, the top lifts up on it. And here we got the bigger brother. But this one's going to be 24 inches deep, whereas this one's 18 inches deep. Same kind of quality, heavy duty. The box is obviously heavier because it's more metal. Here we got the Weber grills. Again, same stuff that's out there. They just put the overstock over here. But yeah, all right, now we're almost at a dang hour and a half. And I'm about hoarse, and it feels like I have a cotton ball in my mouth. I wanted to point out those Dewalt bit cases or bit kits, bit sets with the right angle attachment. I was looking for that one. I have not been able to find it in store. And even online, it's not showing in stock, it's showing out of stock. And even before they were originally supposed to release everything, I was not able to find it. Now here's the 21 piece here. Don't know how much it is. But like I said, last year, I think it was a 14 piece for $9.97. This is probably $14, maybe $16. Don't really know offhand. All right, real quick. Getting that cleaned up because there was just boxes everywhere, as you saw. All right, here we got some more of the Coast stuff, Defiant. Their house brand cheap. The Defiant stuff's definitely the cheap stuff. These spotlights might be nice to put in like a closet. Put in somewhere where you don't have access to a light switch, or to be able to run a light in there to be able to see. Maybe you don't want to turn on the hall light every time. These are nice for emergencies. Kind of put one in, get one and put it out, and, let the kids know, let the wife know, hey, in case the power goes out, pull this out, set it on the table, and it won't be dark anymore. There's some nice roadside stuff here. You throw it in maybe you might have room in that Husky kit down there. You can throw it in the trunk, throw it in the back of the truck. Portable, safe, combination, or keyed. Your 3-pack, 600 lumen utility lights with magnets. I'd be willing to bet these are AAA power or AA powered. They're okay. I prefer it maybe a little bit more expensive with a built-in battery. And I keep talking about those Craftsman, let's see, dual power LED work light. What? Must not have, oh, here it goes. Twist to focus, powered by 6 AA batteries, alkaline dual power. What's the other power? Oh, you can get a rechargeable battery, but it's not included. So alkaline or rechargeable, probably nickel metal hydride, rechargeable battery that you can put in there. But you can usually use that with any of those. All right, here we got, again, the holiday Diablo special, the sand nets and the sanding discs. And here we got a nice 28-piece Diablo set here for $30. And again, this is one of those things, it's a time you get to sort of stock up on. All right, we got this, now it's just $12.88. You get the 24 tooth, 7 1/4, 24 tooth, 6.5 inch twin pack for $12.98. Again, this is the time to stock up on the saw blades, spade bits. Now they've included some of these jigsaw blades in the mix. You're getting wood, general purpose, metal. You're getting 2 metals, general purpose, some fast cut, some finished cut, fast cut, rough cut, however you want to call it, blades in there. You get the 10-piece Speed Demon set or the 16-piece Speed Demon set. Now, I really like last year, they did not include with the 10-piece, I think it was last year, they did not include a case like this. I think that they included the case this year. I think it might actually be three more dollars. I think it was $9 last year, but I could be wrong. But either way, I like the fact that they give you like a little case for this, because the pack that I bought, there was nothing. There's no case. There's no way to keep everything intact. There's no way to keep it from stabbing a hole in something when you got it in your toolbox. And even that, they did have this last year, and it did come with this soft case. But like I said, this one did not. You know, $20. This is a pretty good value here. Something you might not use all the time, but when you have it, you need it. And it looks like you're getting 1.5 inches. So that's that's nice there. Not gonna have, obviously that kit's not gonna have the giant ones or the specialty ones that you would use or would see, otherwise. We've already looked at this. All right, guys, we're here right at 1.5 hours. I'm about to jump up out of here. Appreciate you sticking by. Appreciate the support. Always open to any sort of constructive criticism. If you got something to add, please say it. If I miss something, let me know. If I can do something different, let me know. But I'm here because that's what I like to do. I like this stuff. I get excited about it. It is a lot of stuff to try to remember. But the more I sort of get into it and do it, the more I sort of remember. If I had to have an addiction or a hobby, it's tools. Not only do I use them, but I also like to have them. I like to have something that I need when I need it. And yeah, it's just something that comes easy and natural to me.